Here it is. We've got our first race of the year from Big Brain Racing here at the Nurburgring. Kicking it off with a nice 40 car grid so far. I think there's one or two left to connect. My name is Corey, aka Cozza. I'm joined here with.
I'm Neotropolis, aka Matt, and Happy New Year from me as well.
Yep, so it's going to be a lovely, big, interesting one. I can't say 40 cars around Nurburgring is a nice, nice gaps race for
it's a New Year's treat. Also joined by my cat tonight by the looks of it. Hey Ian, thanks for the follow.
Got a third party.
Got a guest commentator.
Oh wow, okay. So we are jumping into qualifying now. Let me change here.
So 30 minutes of qualifying here tonight, so not so much of a rush you wouldn't have thought for everyone to pile out of the pits, because they've got time, and also the track is still only on fast conditions, so you'd think probably by the end of the session it'll be optimum. So obviously that does depend on cars going out there and putting the laps in as well, but you'd expect that should happen by the end of the session. So I'm going for an overtake there on the outlap.
Yep, a little cheeky overtake there, but it is the outlap, so no harm, no foul.
Alright, quali is about to start.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. We've got 29 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Yellow flag.
Left side, clear left.
Blue flag, it's an in clear. Green flag.
On your left, clear left.
Green flag, sector 2. Fastest lap for Schultz, 155.37. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 2:00.6 seconds.
Track is still really slow.
Sector 2's a second off the pace. V10. Sector 3 is 0.30 off the pace. Your brake temperatures are okay. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag. Fastest lap for Schultz, 155.24. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace. Green flag, sector 1. The guy behind has just done a 156.70. Yellow flag, sector 1. Yellow flag, V14. That's your quickest lap in this session. You're clear, incident clear. Sector 3 is 0.38, off the pace. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The leader has just done a 154.26. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. You've got half your fuel left. Yellow flag, P17. That's your best lap in this session. Green flag, you're clear. Sector 3 is 0.34 off the pace. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. Sector 2 is 0.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.44 off the pace. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Blue flag. Yellow flag, stay sharp. We're seeing lots of front locking.
Run into a wall by looks of things.
We've also got block 4/10 up. We've also
I thought he was rocking a big brain livery then.
Yeah. It's also switched to you got the camera. So, coming through the Schumacher S's, lovely fast sweeping section of the track this, up into the Michelin curve. Through Wallsteiner, and then down the fast section through Ad Van Bogen.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. The incident's clear. Green flag. Blue flag. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Car left, clear left. On your right, clear right.
Right, track is optimum now.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 3 is green. Green flag sector 1. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Blue flag. Yellow flag, P21. Green flag, all clear. The guy ahead has just posted a 155.78. Your brake temperatures look good. Sector 2 is 1.3, off the pace. Sector 1 is green. B25, Sector 3 is 0.9, off the pace. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Yellow flag. Green flag. Incident clear. Yellow flag. Clear of the incident, green flag. Yellow flag, green flag. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag. The leader's just done a 153.79. Sector 1 is clear. Third place. Sector 3 is 0.46 off the pace. got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. V20. Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Blue flag.
I fancy myself against most people over a race distance, or especially over a season anyway. I say most people, because aliens out there. There are aliens out there.
So jumping on board with Ryan O'Sullivan here. We'll have to tell him off because he's not using our livery. Because he is a racer for Big Brain Racing.
To be
Over
fair,
a
he
second.
probably doesn't have the one for the McLaren.
Did he not get posters?
I need to sort it all out, to be honest.
Okay.
So that's
Well,
kind of
jumped
peak-
all the way up to P10 now. So a lot of cars out on track. There's still a handful in the pits. Torres at the bottom yet to put in a time.
We've got Adam Block improving, but he's actually just lost some time. Kevin Rowlands is improving by about 0.3 at the minute.
Let's have a look at Kevin.
This is
So-
Dunlop curve for you.
It's a corner on a track. It's made of tarmac. That'll do.
The Schumacher S's. Bit of traffic up ahead here. A little bit wide on exit there.
Looks like the Audi does move out of the way.
Yeah, he did lose some time through there. There's now.
Yeah, that's the over.
Steve,
wow.
thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Blue flag. Your front tyres are cold. V21. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Green flag in sector 2. Yellow flag. You're clear of the incident. Green flag. Sector 1 is 2.1 seconds. Off the pace. Your brake temperatures are looking good. Your tyre temperatures are good. Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag. Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear. Sector 2 is 2.6, off the pace. We need to watch these track limits. 22nd place. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Green flag, sector 2. Yellow flag. You're locking your right front going into turn 1.
Tenths up, about to cross the line.
Jumped all the way P8.
This is good improvement. Good time to improve as well at this point in the lap. Good car number as well.
What is it? 69. Okay.
So is Craig able to improve anymore? So he's currently 3 tenths up. Just lost a little bit down to about 2 tenths. Whereabouts on track is he here? Just heading down to the Michelin curve, I think. Oh no, Warsteiner curve. Down the right area. right area of the track here.
Just coming down to Dunlop corner.
Dunlop
Yeah.
corner, yeah.
Down at Dunlop.
Doesn't help that
Coming
our
up
track map's the
around.
opposite way around to the track map on the screen.
Yeah. I mean, you can flip the computer one to match it, but you might not be able to read the corners.
I can make do.
So Craig currently 4/10 upon his time. Ryan Sullivan was 3/10, just invalidated, unfortunately.
So we've now got all of our top 10 in the 54s or better. So we've got a fast grid here tonight. Still no one's been able to get close to back here out.
Oh, Craig, you're not going to be happy about that one. Just invalidated, coming around the last few corners.
Sent it into the barriers in frustration there. Well, we've also got our current pole sitter 4/10 up on his lap again. Maximilian back here. Really just showing everyone that he's the man to beat tonight. Not content with a 153.7. I can turn everything up, but on the levels look okay on my side.
So, a nice 40-car grid here at Nurburgring. Currently all lining up, ready for the warm-up lap.
I'm going to take a sip of my drink and then I'll talk you through the grid.
Come on, do your job.
So, pole position, we've got Maximilian Bacher. Second, we've got Jesse Flower. Third place, Victor Borlin. Fourth place, we have Adam Scott. Fifth place, Mick Schultz. Sixth place, Dominic Dovala. Seventh place, Ryan Kelly. Eighth place, Christian Bucher. Ninth, we have Kevin Rowlands. 10th, we have Andreas Block. 11th, we have Luca Lewandowski. And then 12th, we have Ryan O'Sullivan. 13th, Craig Townsend. 14th, Nick Langer. 15th, Sean Rosenkrantz. 16th, Alex Muller. 17th, Christo Milashev. 18th, Rafael Kanika. 19th, we have Kevin Lenz. 20th, we have Tom Griffiths. 21st, we have Chris Raumecker. 22nd, we have Philip Van Ziel. 23rd, Stephen Tomasic. 24th, we have João Pedro Sodre. 25th, we have Marcus Schaber. 26th, starting from the pits now it looks, we have Johan Diestel. 27th, we have Florian Scheller. 28th, we have Alberto Cruz. 29th, we have Ian Prentice. 30th, we have Neil Aldridge. Another pit lane starter, we have Karin Sturenberg. 32nd, we have Frantisek Nohale. 33rd, we have Mario Liebman. 34th, Stefano Gianoli. 35th, we have Pascal Reinhard. 36th, we have Jakub Astrup. 37th we have Vincent Brower. 38th we have Liam Stevanovich. 39th we have Jake Johnson. And 40th we have Jose Torres. Another sip of drink.
So there is your group again. First racing.
Your microphone's cutting in and out.
Is that a bit better?
Yep.
So again, welcome to the first race of the year for Big Brain Racing. Going to be an interesting one with the 40 car grid we have here, and it looks like we are coming around the back end of the track up at Van Bogen. Cars lining up side by side now, ready for the start.
Yeah, another 3 corners to go, and then we'll be green light racing. So, has anyone got anything to beat Maximilian Bacher in this race?
I want Maximilian to win just because of the name.
Yeah, but if he runs away with it, you won't be able to talk about him much. So.
Oh no, we need some competition, but you know. Oh, apparently it's flagged him as trying to go to.
Go, go, go.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Clear right, on your right. Hold your line, clear left. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
Yellow flag.
Clear right. Clear all round, right side. Clear right. Car right.
Incident clear. Back to green.
Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car right, clear right.
Your start's okay. We can build something from this. Yellow flag.
Right side. Clear right.
You're clear. Incident clear.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line, clear left. On your left. Clear left.
B17.
On your right. Clear right.
Man, don't be intimidated here. They're faster than us into turn 3.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Seeing right front locking into turn 15. P15.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Moves out the way completely, so... Oh,
No, it doesn't.
Look like he had done. A little bit of a flash there from the leaders.
I think Craig just had an accident there as well. See if we can catch it. So it is coming round. I just saw a yellow flag pop up for 26, so chasing down the Aston here. Who he is chasing at this point. Looks for the inside, does make contact. Without.
Yeah, that's all on. Craig. Frustration getting the better of him, I think there. So Stephen Tomasic here in the Honda today for his race debut, I believe. So chasing down Lewandowski. That's to move out of the corner there. That's left him open to Sodri and possibly no heel as well. Maybe he's probably got enough on no heel. Might even be able to make the move back on Sodri.
Doesn't go for it.
Got boxed in a little bit there. But no, some nice clean racing there by everyone.
Oh, I think we've just had another accident, which was right behind them. Just had a yellow flag pop up. See if we can catch the action. Oh yeah, Neil there just catching the Audi, getting caught on the inside.
Probably the Audi catching the Aston, to be honest. It's a little bit carnage. That's what you get sometimes with close racing there, I guess. Where have we got battles? So we've currently got Griffiths in P13, 0.3 seconds, 0.3 of a second behind Adam Block. So the BMW catching the Ferrari here, although he does seem to have dropped a little bit of time.
Looks like we just had another yellow there. Let's catch that one. Yep, just drops it there, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, Porsche decided to take a long way around there.
Porsche doing Porsche things.
So I'm currently on board with Alberto here down in P16. Nice little four-way fight here.
Yep.
Looking straight down.
With the pace advantage over the Ferrari, it looks like at the minute. Doesn't quite make the move this time, or this corner. Keep it nice and neat and tidy. Oh, we've got that was a lunge.
Ooh, the Porsche jumping up the inside, losing position there to the left.
Yeah, a bit of a lunge there, but Cruz saw it coming and gave the position up rather than risking damage. Looks like Alex Muller's been in the walls a little bit there.
Yeah, just that paint job's not looking very healthy there.
So our leaders are 0.3 of a second apart again. We've got Flower closing in on the back here, so maybe race pace, these two are a lot closer than what we were thinking.
Yeah. 0.1. Is he going to try and make a move? They are coming through the chicane there.
Yeah, it's not really an overtaking, not a great overtaking place going into the chicane there. But keeping it neat and tidy. As they head down the start finish straight. Oh, excuse me. He's definitely close to the move, but he's definitely putting Nick Langer there, another Team BBR racer. Seems to be struggling with the pace a little bit compared to Kanika at the minute. We've seen that BMW looking quite strong in race trim around here. So maybe that's part of it.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the BMW is quite a sturdy car anyway.
Dolorous, but sturdy. So as they come up to the Schumacher races, running a little bit wide there, Kanika, but doesn't lose any time.
Yeah, so really putting the pressure on Nick, going around a lot of these corners, keeping it fairly close. So I think he could just be waiting for that mistake just to be able to capitalise onto it, because there is an hour and 46 minutes left. So there's no real rush to be making your moves, I suppose.
Exactly. The only thing is, if you know you've got quicker pace, you don't want to lose too much time behind a slower car, but also, like you say, it's a long race.
I think they're quite evenly matched, to be fair. I don't think there's that much between these two drivers here.
That's how it seems at the minute. We do have
B17. flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag.
On your right, clear right.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 4.5 seconds.
Car left. Clear left.
Don't give up. Keep him under pressure. The car in front is cruise. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.4.
What Transformers do you know there?
That's what came to mind for some reason.
So it looks like Johannes has just made the move here.
Nice move there. We've got Chris Ramaker there in the background looking to make a move as well. Goes around the outside and also makes the move on Brower. So nice move there from Chris as well. Now looking to get the move made against Johan, but runs wide in the final corner. That could leave him open to attack again from Brower. But it seems like he's got enough of an advantage as they head down into turn 1.
Nothing really super close, just a few people that are about 6-7 tenths off.
Yeah, we've got Kanika still close behind Langer. Those two obviously been going at it a few laps. We've got our leaders still half a second apart.
That's right, I'm not used to scrolling that high, because usually the leader just runs away with it in a lot of arrow.
Yeah. We've got Chris Ramaker still right behind D-Still as well.
It's like Chris is keeping that Audi in his sights to look the perfect place to overtake. It's early to the outside. Bit of that draft, unfortunately, though.
Not going to believe it's happened again, though. Both of our lead cars, as Chris looks to make the move here. He's got the inside line. Outside line as they go into the chicane. Just got to keep it nice and neat and tidy now.
Yeah, the Audi's going to have that little extra legs coming up that hill.
It's a little bit squirrely. You know the Audi's got good straight line speed advantage, but has the Porsche got enough now that he's right in the slipstream See the Audi weaving down the straight.
Does Chris look for the dive?
Not quite close enough for the move. So what I was about to say, our two leaders both just did their fastest lap of the race again on the same lap. Both beating their previous bests. So
them two are just really pushing each other, aren't they?
They are having a good fun race up between themselves. They're now 6 seconds ahead of third position. So out there by themselves. Oh, it looks like Bach has made a mistake somewhere.
Oh yeah, can we catch that one? Looks like we will. So on board with Jesse here.
So this is down into the NGK chicane, right? So did you just lose it on the chicane? Oh yeah, just a little bit too much curve, runs wide. Manages to save it though by the looks of it, but that lost the position. So that'll make the racing a bit more interesting between these two again. Looks like Kanika's finally got past Nick Langer as well. Well, I say that,
they are fighting for it. So looking to stick on the outside, but does not manage to hold it. And Nick keeps his position there. Kevin Rowland's also moving into sniping position for podium here.
Yeah, Kevin Rowland's here closing in on Ryan Kelly. So we've got Aston Martin versus BMW.
Yeah, I mean, if you can really handle the understeer of the Aston, it's a really good car. It's just handling that understeer, I guess.
It's the problem you have with all front engine cars to an extent, really. They do tend to understeer quite a lot on corner entry, so you've got to really try and get them slowed down enough to try and limit that. Otherwise, you just torch the tyres. So Kevin here, probably not quite close enough. We've got Kanika real close behind Nick Langer again.
Yes, we have 0.4 behind again. Looks like we have a three-way fight forming for 30th position.
Colourful Honda there of Alberto Cruz. Behind them we've got Schultz, just made the move there, I think. Oh, can he hold it? I don't think he held it. Did he hold it?
Who was looking for?
Schultz. No, he's dropped back.
Yeah, dropped back a few positions there.
So looking for the inside here against Van Zyl. Easy move, that one. So we have Lenz closing in on the Volvo, B8 and 9. So
Ferrari
Kevin Lenz
BMW.
here. Yeah, Ferrari BMW.
So Len's looking for the opportunity over Dovala here. Can he make any sort of move coming up the Advan Bogan? Looks like he does lose some time there coming up the hill. We also have Kevin Rowlands now 0.1 behind Ryan Kelly. Can he make a move into turn 1? Does go for it.
Takes the inside line. It looks like Kelly was looking for the switchback there, but couldn't quite make that work. Still tight as we go down into turn 3. Looks like Kevin Rowlands has got the move made.
Yep, so that is now a current podium place for Kevin Rowlands.
So it does look like our leaders have kind of separated a little bit now. They're 1.7 seconds between Jesse Flower in the lead and Backer in second place.
Looks like Jesse's found his pace that he's been looking for.
I think they've had pretty similar pace most of the race, haven't they? It's obviously that little mistake that Backer made. And once you get out of the slipstream, pace to cut to a car ahead of you. So we've got.
I think that send off into the wall in his qualifying.
Gaining on this car, the gap is 0.6. Right front into turn 1. Defend hard, make them work for it. Quicker than you entering turn 1.
Car right. Hold your line. Play right. Right side. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
P19. used half your fuel. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy. We've just cut the track. Wasted time behind this guy. Get your elbows out and get round him. Yellow flag.
On your right. Clear right.
We've been warned about track limits. The gap behind is now 13 seconds. Green flag, you're clear.
Car left. Clear left.
The gap in front has increased to 1.1 seconds.
Of Ryan, and if we go off the last lap times, Ryan did a 1:56.2, whereas Kevin did a 1:56.3, and Ryan Kelly did a 1:57.0.
Yeah, I was going to say which Ryan.
I started with our Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, not R. Kelly.
No, our Ryan.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
do you think Kelly's singing as he's going around the track this evening.
Could be.
Listening to a bit of R. Kelly, eh?
So coming down to the NGK chicane.
Up.
You come down and then you go back up.
Yeah, it's uphill.
It's downhill first and then it's back up.
Yeah, but it's still uphill.
Anyway, down the start finish straight. Right in the slipstream here for Ryan O'Sullivan.
Can he make a move into turn 1?
He's looking for
Doesn't
it.
look like he'll win.
Late on the
And
brakes by both of them, but he's got that inside. Ryan
Looks like he'll
O'Sullivan
get on the throttle a little bit earlier.
Ryan Kelly is pushing him to the outside here, which then becomes the inside for the next corner, but runs a little bit wide. And it,
Right,
and then the switchback comes in again. Good racing here by the Ryans.
Battle of the Ryans.
A little touch of grass there from Ryan Kelly. And so Sullivan right back on his tail as he come down to the Dunlop corner. It's difficult overtaking point that unless you're really alongside. Again, through the Schumacher S's, just keep it nice and tight, keep it close.
I always struggle with that uphill bit. I never can get it flat out.
No, you do need a little lift into the first part of the S. I think all cars are fun. I mean, I've not driven all cars through there, but I think all cars need to lift. Maybe the Porsche doesn't.
Maybe a bit wrong there, but I'm sure I've seen a few cars go through it. Or I've just let off or braked a bit too much. But I suppose it's all about angle as well. As long as you get your angle, you know, a bit of geometry.
I'm pretty sure Formula 1 cars can go flat through there. Anyway, back on the start finish straight. Probably a little bit further back this time around for O'Sullivan, but we'll see if he makes the move. Decides to just slot in behind for now. This fighting has let Kevin Rowlands get away from him a little bit though.
Kelly got wide there. So O'Sullivan just capitalising, looking for the inside. Back marker there, looks to go around the outside, doesn't lose too much time going round. So it looks like
perfect back marker.
Well, it's down to the faster car to pass them safely, so...
It is, but you still shouldn't stop on the apex.
No harm, no foul, done there.
Yeah, it's fine, it's done. Yeah, it looks like we've done there, and yeah, like I say, next up the road, Kevin Rowlands 6 seconds ahead now, so... All this fighting has let him get away a little bit. He's been doing mid-56s, where these two fighting have been doing mid-58s. So,
yeah, I mean, as I say, if we go off the lap time before that fighting started happening, you know, O'Sullivan could have a relatively okay time catching Kevin back up now, so
yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see how that one plays out.
So our leaders are still less than half a second apart. Jesse Flower chasing down Mick Backer.
Oh, we do have rain coming in 30 minutes.
A little bit of rain incoming.
Nice.
Yeah, good catch that. It was hiding behind my microphone, that little rain icon. I have been checking it every now and again, but that's a good catch that.
Honestly, I thought it was in for just a dry race, but looks like things are now going to get interesting because the Porsche and the Honda aren't really the best in the rain.
No, not on a dry setup especially.
Yeah.
But the other thing now is who's got a pit strategy set up for any potential weather that comes in. And if the wet, because that looks like light rain at the minute, if it's only a light shower, and also the other thing to factor in, most people are going to have to pit before that rain comes anyway.
Yes, since everyone usually pits around the hour to hour and 10 mark, it usually is, isn't it?
Most cars can't go much further than that unless you're running lower fuel maps and doing a lot of lifting coast and all that good stuff. So yeah,
I think
that's really
and hopefully catch that rain in a better situation.
yeah, you won't save enough fuel now. That's the problem. You would have to be fuel saving from the start. We've got Buka catching Dovala by the looks of things. Dominique here. So whereabouts on track a day? Just going down to the Michelin curve. Around the Vorsteiner curve. Vorsteiner being a famous beer in Germany.
Yeah, you know all well about beer in Germany.
I know very well about beer in Germany. So as we come down the Coca-Cola curve, I don't know much about that in Germany. Down start finish straight. Looks like we've got another battle going on behind this one as well, so hopefully we can try and catch the action.
Goshev and Lenz. So it looks like they are all going around a back marker here. The back marker is sitting on the apex there, but nowhere else to go unless it stops on the track. So we'll slide. Looks like Nick is also chasing down Kanika for that position back.
Yeah, he needs to change positions quite a few times, so seems to be quite similarly paced. Got some close battles going on, so we've got Lenz 0.2 behind Nurburgring. This battle's close. Our leaders are still within half a second of each other. Obviously, Nick
Crazy tracking it on the straight. Whoa.
Yeah, this rain's really going to throw the proverbial cat amongst the pigeons.
Yeah. I'm excited. I thought we was in for just a dry race, so a cloudy one, but a dry one. So
well,
it's rain.
Whenever there's cloud, there can be rain.
Let's hope it's not like the race that you had around here that time.
Well, not with that rain symbol at the minute, but I wouldn't mind everyone driving in monsoon conditions. I'd be fine with that. I mean, that's what happened to me.
Did I just see a white flag?
White flag means the car stopped.
I said white flag also means last lap. That was my confusion there.
Looks like we've got Craig Townsend in the pits, so I wonder if that yellow flag he had for him is for cause some damage.
Could be. I mean, he is down 33rd position as well, so
got a close battle. Christian Bucher and Davala, Dominic Davala, coming around the Dunlop curve.
yeah. So, there'll be some really nice close also out.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.9. It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
On your right. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
The gap behind is now 1.5. Blue flag. Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
Track limits, watch those lines. Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right. Left side, clear left.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I just saw Rory. I'm currently on board with Lenz, Kevin Lenz. Currently in a BMW sandwich there. An
He made
update
the most
from
out of that move there. I think he got when Militia was trying to make the move on Devolo, he just slipped up the inside and followed, and it kind of blocked Militia out there. So some clever racecraft there.
yeah, an update from Blooming Fleur. It looks like Flower's coming in 4 laps for top. So
I think
and that
everyone's
race
going to have to pit before the rain.
well.
Yeah.
It switched to heavy, so we're going to have to really see some tyre changes on board.
So I think the rain's going to start in 20 minutes and it's going to be heavy in the next 30 minutes. So I think, like I say, the switch to wet tyres is going to really throw this race in its head a little bit. If people can do that at the right time, they could either gain or lose a lot if they don't.
It was like Lenz does drop the back.
There. Yeah, got into a little bit of a slide through the last corner there. That's put Militia right on his tail.
Ooh, a bit of well, no, actually only one blocking move was made there, so that's completely legal.
Maybe a little bit on the late side, but
ooh, blocks the inside from Militia. Looking for the inside here of Vala. Does get alongside him, but got the tight right hander here going around the outside. Does make them.
Makes it, but goes off track. A little bit questionable that.
So, Blooming Fleur, are you the pit crew of Flower then? Just want to throw that question out there since we're getting with some good updates from you.
Some good inside scoop.
Of the front battle as well.
Just to let everyone know, the front, our lead 2 drivers, Backer and Flower, are still within half a second of each other. So,
I just got a smiley face question. I'm guessing so.
Well, you're doing a good job. Your driver currently in P2, hanging on to the leader. So it looks like Glenn's kind of pulling away from this pair. So he was.
Got Mick Schultz looking to make a comeback for P12 here. 0.4 behind, Militia 0.1 behind. On the outside though, coming into turn 1. Can he look for a switchback? Takes it wide. Ooh, not able to make the move there though.
Not quite. We've seen that cutback look quite difficult today on turn 1.
Yeah, it's only going to get more difficult.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys have got quite wise to it, so they're kind of hanging around on the apex a little bit longer to make it difficult to get any advantage from that cutback. So yeah, I mean our lead battle is still the closest fight on track. They're like here they come down the main straight. Not quite close enough to make a move, but he is closing in quite rapidly.
Yeah, not able to make any sort.
Not quite this time.
I mean, since Jess is coming in the next lap or two.
Ryan O'Sullivan, the first of our leaders to pit.
Yeah, I mean, with that rain coming in, it might be worth getting that bit of an earlier pitting, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to save fuel in the wet for sure. Looks like we've got Lenz right behind Bucher.
Yeah, only 1 second in it between them two.
0.1 of a second.
Yeah, 0.1. I meant. I know what I'm
Moving
doing. That's
to
on
the
this
inside. Not quite got it this time. That's really let Devola, Milashev and Schultz, well not so much Schultz, but Devola and Milashev catch right up to these two again.
An update from the pit crew of Jesse. Last lap now, so it looks like our current second place is looking to dive into the pits. Is he actually jumping into the pit though? Looks like he is with that gap massively increased. So, yeah. Pit crew not telling us fibs here.
Pit crew ready with the tyres, yeah? Ready with the tyres?
Looks like he's got the fuel ready.
So the other thing you could potentially do, for me, going for the wet tyre. Yeah, rain in 10 minutes, yeah, that's not a bad. Just keep it alive for 10 minutes.
Ooh, contact there.
I think that was just incidental contact. I don't think there was. They were alongside each other at that point, I believe. But that's left the door open now for Devola as well. Oh, that's saves it. So.
I mean,
Yeah, one thing I was going to say is if the rain was going to be a little bit longer and you needed to go on another set of dries, I'd be tempted to just leave the first set on and just add fuel, and then when you do your second pit stop, you're only having to then you save yourself about 5 seconds. But by putting the wet tyres on now, it's probably similar. Well, no, because you're saving the pit stop, aren't you? So, yeah, I think if you can keep them alive, and those wet tyres are going to be screaming. But if you can keep those wet tyres alive until the rain comes, you've saved yourself a pit stop.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of coasting to make sure that you're really not scrubbing into them tyres.
Yeah, tricky. They're gonna overheat, but you can to keep them alive.
I think the only time you're really going to be on full throttle is the straights, isn't it? So
we've now got our leader back in the pits as well.
looks like Kelly will be provisionally pole. Not pole at first position. I know.
And Kelly will come round to take the lead. Looks like through the pit stops, Ryan O'Sullivan's gained a little bit on Kevin Rowlands, so the gap between those two now only 3.2 seconds. So we're on board with Christian Bucher still. Down in P6.
Yeah, jump into P9 of
Mick Schultz diving into the pits.
We'll jump on board with Milashev then. Looks like someone is on.
Right there. That's the back marker.
No, I think. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just looked at the time was going up and thought it would be. Even though we've just looked at it, my brain's not 100% working this evening.
So, where has Backy come out of this?
In 4th. So Jesse unfortunately came out all the way down in 9th, whereas Maximilian came out in 4th.
Yes, so I think Backer might be on a different strategy. Obviously, we know Jesse Flower is on the wet tyres now. I wouldn't be surprised if Maximilian Backer isn't doing the strategy that I mentioned, where you just had fuel at this point and then changed to the wets when the rain comes.
Yeah, I mean, he did have a very quick pit stop.
Yeah.
So it could be right that he just topped off his fuel to take him to the end of the race and just left it on the tyres that he were on.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, we'll see from the lap times as they come in as well.
The leader, Kelly, is pitting.
Car left, clear left.
B24. You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 0.8.
Car right. Clear right.
We've been warned about track limits.
Right side. Clear right.
The leader's pitting now. Langner is now in the lead. There's a car leaving the pits.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Stay close, there might be a chance here. Blue flag. They're pretty slow through turn 1.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Track limits, watch those lines. You're clear, incident clear.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
The gap in front has increased, it's now about 15 seconds. You're pulling away, the gap behind is now 2.2 seconds. getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder. Sector 1 is green. V23. Leader, Langner, is pitting. We're expecting rain in the next 30 minutes.
I think some people preference a little bit as well. So who's that leaving the pits there? Are they? I think they're a bit lower down the field, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got 878 there at the lead of the park. Yeah, 28th position.
So the gap we're looking at then between Maximilian Bakker and Jesse Flowers is about 32 seconds, which is going to take more than that for a pit stop to go onto the wet tyres for Bakker.
As well, aren't you? So
Yeah.
you know, it's 30 seconds.
To change tyres and make a pit stop, you're probably looking at about a minute and 10 around this track, if I remember correctly. Oh, spin there for Ryan O'Sullivan in the back there.
Yeah, it was weird. Damp track now.
I think he may have taken contact from behind. We only caught the end of it, but yeah, I think he may have taken contact from the car behind, which was a back marker, I believe. That Audi there, whatever that is.
I think that'll be one for the stewards to probably look at for the race.
Yep, one for the stewards. So we've got Bakker in the pits, leader in the pits. So this is where we see which strategies worked out the best, because the track has now gone to damp. So I would say we're probably at the point where the wet tyres are quicker.
Yeah, as you said, greasy you can still get away with. Damp, you're really looking to them getting to the pits to change on tyres.
Yep, and we've got a stop go 30 for Schultz, so that will probably be for speeding in the pits, I would say.
Yep.
A little bit slidey. Got on the curb there. You don't really want to get on that curb when you're braking. But that will cool them tyres down nicely, that's for sure. Little trip through the gravel.
So looking for 33, looking to leave the pits. Currently
So
headed out now.
Nick Langer has jumped up into second position through staying out and only making the one pit stop. And Ryan Kelly has jumped up into P3. So a lot of work for Backer to do now. We'll keep an eye on these gaps as they come. We know the Honda can be tricky in the wet. So let's see where we've. Sorry.
Sounds like you're talking from experience there.
Yeah, I mean I find the Honda tricky in any conditions, but or not so much tricky as unpredictable. But again, that's just me. Yep. So Backer here, closing up behind Ryan Kelly. He's just waiting for these timings to sort themselves out. There we go. Yeah, so just closing in. Obviously on the wet tyres now for Backer. But the gap between Jesse Flower and Maximilian Backer is 24 seconds, 25 seconds. So that's with 44 minutes to go. So we'll see by the end of the race. We'll know which strategy worked out. And the rain is going to intensify in the next 30 minutes. So that's good.
Yeah, honestly, I think
we could have monsoon weather by the end.
I think Jesse's strategy will pay off that bit better.
Yeah. It's
we're only on it 2 laps in like the bone dry, so
exactly.
Well,
it's probably 4 laps, I'd say. But it's it's definitely working out that way at the minute. So Backer here, closing up behind Kelly.
Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 3. It looks like Cruz has stacked it in turn 15. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. Front tyres are cold.
Car left, clear left.
The gap behind is now 1.1. P3. The car behind is pitting.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 2 is now yellow. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag.
Further ahead of these two.
I've seen Kevin quite strong in the rain. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I've seen Kevin, he's been quite a strong driver. I think he does probably a lot of rain practice, or just gets unlucky and gets rained in a lot.
Unlucky or unlucky?
I mean, you know, I suppose if you're strong in the rain, you're gonna gain quite a bit. Look to the outside. comes for the switch, maybe not. Does have a bit of a better run than the BMW, but decides to stick it back behind him. As they're coming up to HK chicane, NGK, NGK chicane.
No, weirdly, if you pronounce the letters as they would be pronounced in Germany, it would be NJK.
Okay. I'll just leave that one. I'll just put that one with you.
Kevin looking to make the move. Didn't think it was there, but then I think Milashev ran a bit wide and just left the door open there for Rollins. So that's Kevin Nolan's now back up to P5.
And chasing down Maximilian.
Yeah, back is not really. I mean, he's had pace in the wet. Like he's currently the fastest man on track by a substantial margin. But we saw the mistake from him earlier. I wonder if he's made another one somewhere as well.
We just had a Ferrari jump off track now. I think Len must have got a bit wide and just let Andreas straight through there. Looks like we have got Adam Scott currently chasing down the Porsche, driven by Florian. Well, then what's the German pronunciation of this one?
Schaller. Florian Schaller. We'll get you pronouncing names properly.
Cadets, I only really ever gone off obviously last names.
Yeah.
So you thought I'd actually have some. We have got Pascal overtaking the Audi driven by Mario there.
Yeah. I mean, the Audi is just quite strong in the wet in general. I think I mean, maybe it's just because I'm half decent in the wet, but I've always been able to gain quite well in the wet in the Audi.
I did say Aston.
Oh, I think you said Audi. Sorry.
I was thinking, why are they talking about Audi? I said Aston.
I mean, the Aston, I guess, because of the characteristics of the Aston, with it being front engine and generally understeers quite a bit, it should be quite strong in the wet.
Well, it looks like the rain has brought gaps that we thought it was going to bring. This is currently the closest runner here, closest battle. So we've got Jonas versus Jake here. Diesel versus Johnson, and it looks like the Audi have the BMW now the start finish straight.
I think what the weather has done, as you see Craig entering the pits yet again. I think what the weather has done, because of the variety of strategies, it kind of the battles that were close. If like one of those cars took one strategy and the other one took a different one, they're now kind of spread them out quite a bit. So could be now a few laps before we start to see some of these battles.
So we're overtaking Nogel here.
Not fired. I believe. I'm not entirely certain on that one.
Kanika also closing the gap on I think that's Christian Bucher.
Christian Bucher.
See, that is awkward one for me because at work we have a company called Boucher Municipal, and they spell Boucher how his last name is spelled.
I assume they're not German then.
No.
See,
No, they are not.
in German, the word for book is Buch. It's spelled B-U-C-H. So Bucher, I assume is like.
They do have a.
something
I
to
know
do
it's
with
not the same country or anywhere near, but they do have another one in Latvia. They have a factory in Latvia.
Yeah, see, Eastern Europe, I know a lot of their pronunciations are very different. So like SCH in German, I know you asked earlier for Scheller, SCH is like a sh sound for us, whereas a CH is more of a sound. Again, I could talk about language and pronunciation all night, but I don't know how interesting that is.
This is why I get you to run through the orders because
yeah, we did see Kanika jump past Buka, and then it looks like we've got a big green car behind there. What's that behind?
that is a Honda. I think that's Steve behind there.
Okay, yeah, just pulling over to let some of the other cars through there.
Yeah. Looks like we have got Neil actually aiming to overtake Steve.
Yeah, so by getting out of the way of them back markers, it's putting right into the clutches of Neil. So Neil looking for the move. Not going to risk it down into the chicane. Keep it. So this is where I think Steve will suffer, and he does run a little bit wide there. I know Steve hasn't been driving this car for very long, so I doubt very much if he's ever driven it in the wet before today. Whereas I know, although Neil doesn't have a huge amount of experience in the Aston Martin, I know some of that experience has come in the wet. So, so a nice little inter-team battle going on there.
Yeah, definitely. And I think obviously Steve is going to struggle with that Honda because
it's hard work in the wet.
It's hard work in the wet, and it's also hard work in the dry. And he's never driven it before, I believe. So depending on how much
driving it in practice, but I don't think he's raced with it before.
Yeah. Well, hot lapping compared to racing, obviously two completely different ball games in it. So we've currently got another BBR member here, though, Sullivan, chasing down Booker. And a update from the pit crew.
Gaining on this car, the gap is 15 seconds. He's slow through the chicane. You've just done a 209.24. Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag. Green flag. That lap was a 209.12. You're reeling Schultz in. The gap is 4.1. Yellow flag, sector 3. Green flag, sector 3.
Got it nice and neat and tidily in the slipstream as they head down the straight. Looking like he'll be in position to make a move into turn 1. Already pulling out of the slipstream here.
Yeah, diving side.
Taking the inside line. Yeah, Christian looking
Ooh, Kanika, yellow flag.
what's up here? I'm just gonna guess it's been into
Comes right. Oh no.
Pulls over and obviously some kind of technical issue that he's trying to fix.
Yeah. Doesn't really lose that much. Obviously loses Rhino Sullivan.
Well, yeah,
That's-
Rhino Sullivan right behind him now.
Yeah, he keeps it ahead for the most part, so
Let's really close that gap up though. Not ideal. So our gap to the leaders, or our gap at the leaders, we've got Jesse Flower now 6 seconds ahead of Nick Langer, so still closing Nick, but it's slowed down. So maybe those tyres have started to even themselves out. We're going to get rain is going to get a bit heavier in the next 10 minutes, and we've got 19 minutes left of this race. We'll see how things play out.
I get your monsoon weather that you've been looking for.
I'm always looking for monsoon weather, me. Also looking at Nick Becker. He's 2.6 seconds behind Ryan Kelly. So he's
Sorry to interrupt you. Dominique has just made the move over Christian and has managed to keep it as well.
Nice.
Going. So, and back to you for what you were saying, Sarah.
Yeah, I was just saying Maximilian back at currently 2.4 seconds now behind Ryan Kelly. So the way he's going, I think he'll catch Ryan before the end of the race. Possibly a bit too much of an ask to get much further up. But we'll see. Long way to go. 18 minutes. 18 minutes more to go. This is still the closest battle on track at the minute, I believe, at least in the top half of the field. But there we go, have Chris Ramacher just under a second behind Scheller as well for P15 and 16.
Yeah. So Chris in the Porsche for Big Brain Racing there.
Twitchy there.
Looks like he does make the move.
Scheller ran wide there, and then Florian Scheller ran a little bit wide there, and then spun trying to get back on track. We've also had yellow flag from Christian Bucher.
Let's see if I can catch that one. Yeah, so as it's coming through the chicane, must be pretty wide. Yeah, just slides it and aims for the pits.
A little bit sliding. Ryan O'Sullivan still right behind Kanika as well.
Ooh, it looks like we have Maximilian right behind Ryan Kelly.
This is Kelly.
So Ryan's still chasing down Kanika, 0.6 seconds, but also on ball with Maximilian, only 0.5 seconds behind. So very interesting here.
I think if Bacher's going to get any higher up the grid, he really needs to dispatch of Kelly pretty quickly.
We'll just go for the dive on the
inside move here. Who's got better traction? Move up into P3, up into the podium places.
Yep, so he's at least back on the podium. But he has now got 10 seconds to chase down Nick Langer in second position. With 15 minutes left to go on the board, so could be close, but Nick is only 1 second behind him for the last lap time, so it's going to be very interesting. You know, could come down to a last lap finish, but I'm not sure if he could have enough time to make the move. Ryan O'Sullivan looking to move.
Outside line here. Just to go for the switch back. Goes to the outside.
Not sure if that was a little nudge there.
But he let him go if it was.
Oh no! Oh no! You've just missed it, Jesse Flower.
The gap to Muller behind is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Car right. Clear right.
Ooh, Jesse keeping it nice and close. But does unfortunately lose the position there down into 5th place.
It looks like those tyres have really just given up.
Yeah. I think the 10 minutes of burning has unfortunately killed them off a little bit further than what I initially predicted, so...
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate.
But we have got a new leader of the race, Nick Langer, for Big Brain Racing there. Looks like Mick Schultz has just taken P20 from Lieberman.
Sector 2 is now green. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Stay on it. This isn't over yet. Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear. The gap to Muller behind is now 2.9. Yellow flag.
Clear right.
You're clear, incident clear. Blue flag. flag, yellow flag. You've had a bit of suspension damage, it's probably alright. Seen some minor aero damage. The driver in front of us is Muller.
On your right. Clear right.
Green flag. Yellow flag.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. This late in the race, we're talking about. We don't know who any of our. Well, we don't know what position any of our top four are going to be in from the end of the race.
No, definitely not. So another 2-second difference there between Nick and Maximilian. So it's going to take him 2 laps to get right up behind him. With potentially 4 laps left to go, we'll give him 2 laps of fighting to get past.
I think Kevin Rowland made a bit of a mistake on that last lap, so he only gained half a second there.
Looks like Rhino Sullivan has taken the position from Kanika as well.
Looks like it keeps it on the track nicely there. Car off track there. Not sure who that is.
7-8, I've seen him off the track quite a few times in this race. Eastall, okay. He was doing really well earlier on in this race. Seems to have unfortunately dropped back too far and lost it that bit.
Seems to have struggled in the wet a little bit, I believe.
So Kanika keep it nice and close to Rhino Sullivan. Yeah, I think definitely 2 laps and Maximilian's going to be right up behind Nick Langer.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Blue flag.
speed of that Honda will give him enough of a gap to block off Maximilian from that.
So we've got 2 more laps to go. Can Nick hold on to it for those 2 laps?
Max looking for the inside there.
I don't think Nick's going to give up that inside line as easily as what we've seen some of the moves down there for Maximilian Becker.
I know Nick's defensive skills are on point usually when it comes to it, so we can see some decent racing coming out here from these 2 drivers.
So obviously we'll stay on board with this fight, but just to let you know, Ryan O'Sullivan is also very close behind Lemons. P8 and P9. May have just got the overtake made. I think he has. So that's Ryan O'Sullivan up into P8. We're going to stick with this battle for the lead.
Nick does take
wide. It's a drag race up to the Schumacher S's.
Nick does have the inside, so Max was the correct thing there of just giving it to him. Ooh, Nick moving to the outside. Ooh, bit of contact. You know, Robin's racing at the end of the day. You're not going to, unfortunately, have perfect runs all the time.
I mean, that looks a little bit late in the day for me.
Looks like Nick does have a run on him coming up to the end. GK chicanes here and does go for the inside. Ooh, getting a bit tight on that second part of the chicane. Pushes Nick into the really wet stuff.
Nick will have the slipstream down the straight now, though.
Yep, and we know how strong that Honda is in the straight.
Leaders on final lap.
We're on the final lap. Can Nick capitalise on it? Just to let you know as well, Ben Sullivan is currently fighting for 7th position from block. And oh no, Nick drops it! Ooh, that is not a good time. It also looks like Kelly drops it as well.
I think that first corner's got... I think the torrential rain's come, and that first corner's very wet now on old wet tyres. So that promotes Kevin Rowlands up into P3. Ryan O'Sullivan's dropped down to P10, so I'm not quite sure what's happened.
See if we can catch that.
Is it the Schumacher S's here?
Yes, coming up the hill.
Yeah, I think this weather's caught a lot of people out here late in the race.
Yeah, just go straight on there.
Yeah.
Went for his, move he did earlier around the outside, and ooh, that's not of a friendly touch there from Kanika. Leader currently halfway around the track. Kanika right behind block, with Sullivan chasing behind, coming around that first corner. All 3 survive.
Tight racing here. Some very tight racing here. Yeah. Late in the race.
Keeping an eye on the leader's position on the track here. Is currently coming around the last corner. We'll quickly jump to him. So jumping to Maximilian now as he comes over the finish line to win this race.
Leader has finished the race.
Congratulations. Could potentially be some post-race stewarding to do here for people report stuff, but for now, your result is Becker, Nick Langer 2nd place, Kevin Rowlands comes home in 3rd. Looking for Ryan Kelly now. Comes across the line P4. Jesse Flower, very unfortunate. I think we've just seen from Blooming Fleur there, probably the wrong strategy to pit early, or put the wet tyres on early. But better luck next time. thanks for coming and racing. And yeah, P5 for Jesse Flower.
As I say, Blooming Flow, we need
6,
some.
Miller Chef.
We need some live stewards if you want to throw your hat into the ring for that one.
Looking for Kanika now. Block, sorry. Looking for Andreas Block. So Brian O'Sullivan off track there in the background as well.
Yeah, I think he got a bit too giddy coming up to the edge of the chicane there and
Could have been.
kind of went straight on.
Yeah, so Andreas Block comes home P7, Brian O'Sullivan P8, we then got Kevin Lenz P9. Oh no, Kanika got him at the line.
Wow, okay, that's a photo.